West Coast Conference Student Athlete Advisory Committee is a unique blend of representatives from each of the WCC schools that are passionate about sportsmanship and service. The conference values the voice of the WCC SAC, and efforts to formalize this group have resulted in the first SAC constitution and an infrastructure to build student-athlete leaders.
It's just basically like the bridgeway between the student-athlete and the teams and the coaches really, and the institution and administration. If there's somebody on the team that has an issue with something that's going on, it's easy for them to tell the SAC rep, for the SAC rep to go to the SAC meeting, and then for the SAC meeting to kind of discuss what's going on.
One of the central themes is for them to communicate with us when we're making decisions that impact them, to find out how they feel about things. And consequently, the SAC group is really energized, and I think they're providing a valuable voice.
The mission of the SAC is based around central themes critical to the success of the group, their campuses, and the conference.
The first value is we reach out to the community. Our second one is we promote sportsmanship. And our third one is we stand for the student athlete.
This strategic plan was developed at the September in-person meeting, and it is meant to simplify the mission statement developed by the student athletes.
What it was basically, it was just like the bold, powerful words of our mission statement, and kind of really what stands out when you look at the mission statement.
So what we're doing right now is we're taking the mission that the students have already developed in previous meetings, and we're going to operationalize it basically. This is good, guys.
Well, our mission is really long and long-winded, but we sort of narrowed it down to being, we serve the community, we stand for the student athlete, and we promote sportsmanship.
When you look at the missions of the schools that we have, faith-based institutions where values matter, it just makes sense that the West Coast Conference should be involved in trying to lead the way in sportsmanship.
The WCC SAC is building a foundation at the conference level to ensure a better student-athlete experience on each campus, rooted in their collective mission. So how does one effectively implement conference SAC goals? You communicate.
Step 1, set up 4 yellow blocks. Step 2, put the blues across.
2 blues across.
And then 1 green to connect them directly in the middle.
It's almost like a big game of telephone. All right, I can't see it, but this higher authority person's telling me what it is, and they've seen it, and now I gotta tell the builder what they gotta do, even though I haven't even seen it myself.
So this is the bottom, first layer, yellow. This is the second layer. Connect the yellows with a green piece.
So what is this piece again? Turquoise?
Yeah, it's kind of complicated, but the builder kind of is good about taking instruction and really just communicating, and I think that's the biggest thing, is communication between all 3 parties.
From the students to the administration, everyone plays an important role in the communication process. The WCC SAC is building on the foundation that they have set for a better student-athlete experience. Communicating every goal from the big picture to the smaller steps in between is the challenge, a task that they are more than prepared for.
Then what you do is you take those value statements and we're going to put them into actions, both at the conference level, then also at the student level within each of the universities.
The mission of the WCC SAC is set. The leadership puzzle is in place. The foundation has been laid and the blocks are building. All that's left for these student athletes is to take their strategic plan back to their campuses and achieve the SAC goals.